Governor Bill Lee says conversations need to resume between Tennessee's House and Senate on a key bill before he would call a special legislative session. His comments coming today as he further addressed racial equality in his weekly briefing. State Capitol reporter Chris Bungard now hears from top state leaders.
A special session and conversations about race were among the topics in a wide-ranging briefing here this morning from the governor. For much of this month, protesters have been asking to meet with Governor Bill Lee on race-related topics. They've maintained a presence in the shadow of the Capitol, but he's resisted.
And tens of thousands of protesters, many of who would like to meet with the governor to tell them personally what they would like. What's most productive to me is meeting with folks who actually can listen to these voices of protesters and then engage in policy that will bring about substantive change.
One cry from protesters is defunding the police. The governor said the people he's talking with about race are not telling him that.
I've had conversations with black leaders, none of which to date have advocated with me for defunding of the police.
The race conversations come as the governor's own party leadership could not agree on a bill giving businesses immunity over COVID-19 lawsuits in the recently completed regular session. But Lee is not ready to call a special session to deal with it until conversations resume between the House and Senate Republicans.
Because they have to in order for there to be a successful session and a quick session.
House Democrat Caucus Chair Mike Stewart, who listened to the governor's comments, thinks protections for Tennesseans would be taken away by the COVID-19 immunity bill.
We need to make sure that if there's a special session, it's not designed to take protections away from seniors and other vulnerable people who are threatened by COVID-19. That would be a terrible use of a special session.
Best guess on a special session sometime after the statewide August primaries. Reporting from the state capitol, Chris Bungard.